When I was a child, my mom always told me, Angel, when you were born, all the angels came from heaven. Do you know why? Because you're special. On June 16, 2018, I launched my show, Have Faith, Let It Begin. I always wanted to change the world, share my personal testimony, share real-life stories and motivational topics to set out to go out and change the world. Join me each and every week, Monday through Friday at 6 a.m., because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Have faith, let it begin. My name is Angel, and welcome to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin on this Monday, March 25th, 2019. We're live, and folks, let's get started with another episode. For the past couple of months, I have been battling with different types of dreams, different types of nightmares. I've also encountered rude people, gossiping, and I felt as if things were just changing in the wrong direction. Over the last week, I put myself at peace, especially when I was on maternity leave. I shared all these things with you. I've had many different episodes describing the pain, the agony, the undescribable negativity that has been surrounding me. I'm here to tell you that over the last 48 to 72 hours, I have found myself yet again at peace. I've been able to go to church, to continue to pray with God, to interact with people and share with them my thoughts. Basically, unload everything that was dwelling in my heart. I've said many times before that communication is key, and describing to others and sharing with others how you feel is very important. It's never good to keep things in or hold a grudge. It's never good to keep hold of the past. As the Disney movie says, let it go, let it go. Quite often, as we engage with certain individuals, whether they're your friends, family members, colleagues, co-workers, bosses, you'll find that there's a very slim few, or sometimes more than a few, that are very negative, that will do any and everything to try and bring you down. Now, in the past, I've talked about stealing your joy. I want to elaborate on this one. I want to get a little bit more detailed. It's not so much as stealing your joy, in my opinion, when somebody is genuinely negative. I believe that a negative person is looking to create negative environment, negative vibes to others. Now, what do you do in this situation? Do you allow this person to come up and say the things that they want to say and make you feel this way? Do you tolerate it? I mean, obviously, it sounds like it's not like a no-brainer. And the obvious answer is no. But sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes the negative person could be the boss. The negative person could be your best friend. The negative person could be your partner, wife, husband. How do you overcome that? How do you get past the negativity? I'm going to share that with you from my own personal testimony. My entire life, prior to meeting my wife, I would say about 70% of the people that I engaged with, whether they were in relationship or friendships, there was always a selected few that always treated their daily life as if it was the worst day of their life. And as positive as I was, as positive as I came across, I found that I could not escape the negativity. I could not change the individual. What I discovered in later was that prayer and actions were spoken louder than the words. Sometimes you have to leave it in God's hands. Sometimes you have to be able to show the individual just how positive you truly can be if you allow yourself to stay focused, stay prepared, stay willing and able, especially when you're in the presence of negativity. The hardest thing that I think I ever had to overcome was letting go of somebody that I loved very dearly. And one of the things that was inspiring to me, and it was a learning experience for me, was the minute I let them go, the minute I were to get them out of my life. And for the record, I'm not saying that you have to let them go. I'm not saying that, all right, when this episode's over, go and stop being friends with an individual. I'm just giving you my own personal testimony. But when I realized that it was a cancer for me, it was an individual whose actions, whose number one thing or number one task was to really try to bring me down. They would ridicule me. They would tell me that I was overweight. They would tell me that I was underpaid, unsuccessful. Yet I still allowed myself to be in that person's presence. I was very insecure. I did not understand the difference between being treated good and being treated poorly. What I did discover after they were out of my life was that God revealed himself to me in different ways. He showed me and provided me with new individuals, new people that were brought forth in my path. Now, how did this happen? Because I prayed. Because I allowed myself to put everything in God's hands, and one day at a time, slowly but surely, it was as if you were watching this gigantic wall crumble piece by piece. And when the wall finally came down, I saw the light. And the light was happiness. The light represented joy. So what does this mean? Do we just eliminate every single person from our lives because they're negative? No, that's not what I mean. If you're in a situation where you feel you cannot breathe, and it has been long overdue, and you've tried everything in your power to make things work for you, maybe it's time to leave. If you feel that this person needs more prayer, keep praying. Don't give up. But the hardest thing you will ever do is take that one step, because that one step feels like a giant leap. But I guarantee you this: when that step is taken, when the individuals or persons are no longer in your life, and that negativity dissipates, you will feel the weight lifted off your shoulders. And you will see all the things that you couldn't see. And you will hear God's words when you didn't realize it was right there in front of you. Think about that today. As you drive into work, as you go home to work. Negativity feeds off of negativity. Positivity creates more positive atmosphere. And that's all I have to say about that today. Have a great day, folks. Have faith. Let it in. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.